Hey, Purple World. It's Clint.
And Masina.
So yesterday, I was my first day in Minneapolis, and we did a lot of things. We did a lot of eating, did a lot of shopping, did a couple of parties, but in between there, we had our first interview. An exciting interview for us because, you know, we're Prince fans. Mm-hmm. And our interview was with the NPG. We were blessed to be able to speak to them, and they agreed to sit with us and talk about a few things. So here is the product of that interview. Hey, Purple World. It's Clint.
Masina.
And we're here with the band members of the NPG. Well, let's just start off with the conversation. You guys, when Prince started out, you know, he had a different kind of music. He always had a different kind of music. But then you guys came along and he went in a different direction. Why do you think, was he trying to do something with that direction? Why do you think he decided to go with the style that he went with?
I guess it depends on which period you're talking about. If you're talking about when he went to Diamonds and Pearls and stuff like that. But if you went even before that, mm-hmm. I mean, you even look at what he did with Morris Day and the Time and them. That's Prince.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true too.
So what he put out, that is kind of like an alter ego of that, mm-hmm. and I just think he decided to go that direction for himself and put that edge on it. He's always been funky.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But you know, this time he decided to personify himself as funky as opposed to being, you know, his non-genre, I guess you could say, because you know he created his own genre, his Minneapolis sound. But then he decided.
OG, he's always been there.
How
Yes.
did that apply to like Exodus and Golden Gate, like the hip hop
mm-hmm.
part of it?
Well, the hip hop probably started more like around in the Diamonds and Pearls era, right? So we were on the road doing the new tour, and then Prince got wind of me doing some raps during sound check, mm-hmm. And then it kind of went from there. When we finished the new tour, he was like, "We're getting ready to record an album." And whenever he saw me, you got lyrics, or here's a concept. Can you get me something written down? And then before I knew it, everything started to blossom and grow from there.
Now, as far as the Game Boys, you, Damon and Kirky, were you guys a troupe beforehand?
Absolutely.
Before you got there?
Yeah, absolutely. So we started out as a dance group. Damon and I were a duo mm-hmm. called To Be Rude at the time, and we went down to First Avenue, and I was still in the Marine Corps. I was still on reserve duty in the Marine Corps, and we went down to First Avenue and won about 5 weeks straight mm-hmm. During the dance contest. And at that time, they were looking for extras for Purple Rain. Kirk, Pat, and Scott and them knocked us off after about 5 weeks, and they won about 4 or 5 weeks straight. Mm-hmm. And then during the filming of Purple Rain, we were supposed to be extras, and we ended up being what they call wranglers. So we weren't even supposed to be in any scenes. We were just supposed to wrangle people to put in scenes. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? So we ended up actually in the bathroom at First Avenue dancing. And Prince walked in and just watched us. We just kept dancing, and then we came out. And before we knew it, his road manager at the time, Alan Leeds, came up. He gave us a cassette and said, "Can you get started?"
Good. Were you the ones on the
Yeah, I was the one in the police cap right there.
See, that's what I was going to ask. The one on the mezzanine.
Yeah. That's it.
See, when you said that, I was like...
That's where it all began.
That's awesome.
Yep.
See, I never knew that. Learned something new. That's awesome. Now, Morris.
Yeah.
You eventually came in with the Symbol album. Am I right with that?
Yeah, well, yeah, because he already when I was out with Diamonds and Pearls, I was with the opening night with Carmen Electra, mm-hmm. and I remember one night, I think it was his birthday. We went back to his hotel, and he had this movie, this 3 Chains of Gold movie, the album, the whole 9 was already. I'm like, we're on Diamonds and Pearls. What is this? This is the next record. You know, so yeah, they had already done the recordings, and I ended up, you know, just being there when they started the process of shooting a lot of music videos. So 2 to 9s was like my first music video that I shot with Randy St. Nicholas, I think. She gave me this,
excuse me.
He's an important man. He just gets phone calls. Cut.
Cut it.
Cut.
So they knew I was doing the interview. They always like to try to get me on them. But yeah, so I mean, Prince was so prolific. Anytime he did one album, he was actually 3 or 4 albums in. So yeah, that record was already done. But it was cool to be in that process, though, man. At least when we started doing the Axe tours, that was just bananas, man. It was just like, I thought Diamonds and Pearls was crazy, and then that happened, and it just like just kept going, you know.
Yeah, the Act One. I saw you guys in the Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was killer. Yeah.
That was a great show.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah, that was an awesome show. There was a lot of spectacle. I like the way he incorporated the whole Egyptian princess thing in
Yeah,
there.
he was keeping true to the storyline that he was kind of generating with the film piece that he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, Mackenzie, you being the new member of the band, coming in. Well, first of all, how did these guys find you?
So actually, I was a part of a symphonic tribute to Prince a year ago, roughly about a year ago, and I was one of the band members was Andrew Goucher. He actually played bass for Prince for a little while. Jill Willis actually saw a video of me, passed it on to Mr. Hayes here. And they asked me to come out and meet the guys last February. And I fell in love, and I think they did too. And it's just been a dream ever since, man.
That's awesome. Now, did you ever have that fear of non-acceptance? Because you know the Prince community.
Yeah,
You know,
I'd be a liar if I said I didn't. But I don't care about that because I didn't come in here to impersonate Prince.
Right.
They didn't ask me to do that, and I respect him too much to ever think of doing anything like that. I love him just as much as everyone else does. So I saw this as an opportunity to say thank you in a really unique way. And that's all I'm trying to do is just do the songs justice, not mess them up too bad, and just say thank you for everything he gave me as a musician.
well, you know, I'm going to speak for myself now. The thing that I like most about you is that you're not trying to imitate him. I actually had conversations with a few of my friends, and you know, we saw you at Sony Hall, and we actually met you in Sony Hall, and you know, we had this conversation because we were like, you know, we were like, how's this guy gonna be, you know? Because you know, we always have that speculation, we have that chip on our shoulder whenever somebody comes in, and at the end of the show, you know, it was like, yeah, he wasn't trying to be Prince, he was being him, and you know, he was just singing the songs, and you know, he was doing a really good job. You were doing a really good job, I gotta say. But
God only made one Prince.
Exactly.
And, you know, we honor and respect him, and that's honestly all we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. See, now when we were at Sony Hall, you guys introduced a new song. Now, does that mean that there's more new songs coming out?
Yes.
Right on
We
point.
got it in the bag.
Yeah, so Sony Hall, we introduced Funkify.
Yes.
It was a brand new track, and that will be coming shortly, and there's more in the can. So, absolutely.
I do have a quick question. When we were at Sony Hall, remember I was talking to, damn, I forget his name.
Damon?
Bobby.
Oh, who?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby Simmons.
Oh, Bobby Simmons.
So he was saying to keep promoting you guys because you guys were gonna come back to New York. Is that true? You
yeah.
wanted to come back and.
Oh,
do
absolutely.
something?
Keep talking about it. And Bobby wants that too.
We love
you.
We got a Stetsasonic NPG collaboration coming.
Oh, stop it! Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's on the way.
Yep.
It's going down.
Yes.
I need to see that.
Yeah. That's right.
I need to be a part of that.
Okay, when each of you came into the band, and Prince said to you, "Okay, you're going to be part of the New Power Generation." What did he explain to you was the New Power Generation? Well, and what does it mean now?
Well, so if you look back, New Power Generation, you started hearing iterations of that during Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah.
Right, and we were in Graffiti Bridge also, so we knew it was basically a new era of music, right? A new way of presenting yourself. So we were in the whole time, more standard time battle things. So we kept with that theme from Purple Rain, right? And believe me, we're doing Graffiti Bridge, and I would ask every day, what is this movie we about? I'm still looking for Graffiti Bridge. I'm still looking for the bridge. So believe me, I mean, we were doing our things, and me growing up in North Minneapolis, and it's OG style. I mean, Morrison then was wearing what I wanted to wear, but I had on some leggings and. What am I wearing, dog? What am I wearing, dog? That man's gonna put a fanny pack on me. Yeah, exactly. And so we dancing with leggings and leather coats on, and man, I'm like, man, I want the suit with the baggies and the Stacey Adams. So yeah, that's what it was.
Mackenzie, what does it mean? What does New Power Generation mean for you today? Like,
that's a really good question. I feel like, that's a deep question. What does New Power Generation mean for me today? I feel like it means presenting yourself authentically and as honestly as you can. I think that's what's new, because no one's doing that right now. Everyone's a carbon copy. Everyone's trying to follow the trend. Prince never did that. Prince always saw light years ahead, and he embodied that, as he embodied and accepted himself and everyone else around him. So I look at it as that. I look at New Power Generation as just pure, unadulterated love.
See, and that's what we're trying to promote here, because you got to understand. All right, this is what we are. We run a meetup group in New York, New York Prince fans. And we all get together, and it's basically about love. We're in there. We try to be positive about everything. We try to keep that negativity out, because there's a lot of negativity surrounding what might have happened to Prince. I don't even want to get into that. But it's whenever we get together, we're happy. I don't know if you even remember meeting us, but all of us were we were a ball of giggles and laughs, because we're a silly bunch.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, for us, again, it's just keeping it moving, keeping the legacy, and then I think once Morris had pulled together the tribute that we did at the XL, we saw it was closure for a lot of people who were able to make that, but we knew that there were thousands of fans who never got a chance to see that. So we took it out, and every time we performed, I think the celebration was the next time we did something after that, and the overwhelming response. I mean, you saw tears, but then you saw happiness afterwards. So it helped people close, not close or forget, but to just basically feel that they had their moment in time with it, and now they were ready to rejoice and remember the man.
Yeah. See, I find myself very fortunate to have lived through every decade that he's released music. So, I went through, the pre-revolution, I went through the revolution, I went through the NPG, through all its different
Sign, time, zero.
Yeah. So, it's great to see you guys were actually my favorite. Like when the second Diamonds and Pearls came out, I was, the funk was there. Diamonds and Pearls wasn't funky, no, but it was getting there,
Right.
And then when he went independent, he just blew up with funk, and those were my favorite days, And
that's always been there. It's always been there.
So, anyway, you have any more questions? No?
No.
So, well, thank you guys for talking with us. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
We want to thank the NPG for taking the time to talk to us and answer our questions. We really appreciate it. If you guys are in Minneapolis this weekend, April 27th, they're going to be performing at the Fine Line at 9 p.m. And it's going to be a great night. I can't wait. When I heard the tickets came out, I bought them right away. And we're really excited to attend that. So thank you for watching. Peace and be wild.
Peace and be wild.